Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the rabbit. So welcome back all my bunny buddies. How are we doing this week? Let's find out, shall we? Give these a shuffle up, move them around a bit. And then we'll pick three. And we will see how you're doing. Let's stop about there. Let's take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a black and two whites, so things aren't that bad. We're moving into a positive phase, so that's a good start. But as I've always said before, black isn't always an attack, white isn't always all right. It all depends on that compatibility when we flip them over. So what we've got is the worst card of all, the Rooster, which is your conflict. It's the biggest conflict you're going to have, and it's in the negative. So it's definitely not a great start. They're very, very different, the rabbit and the rooster, and they definitely have difficulty seeing eye to eye. And this comes from communication, again, because a lot of the issues that have been popping up is communication based. And I think finally already you've come across it again. You've come back around full circle. The rooster is a conflict. It is. So we're going to feel upset, we're going to feel disruption, we're going to feel like there is conflict. I think right now you're going to be rubbed up the wrong way from anything that is sort of happening around you. Like, it doesn't matter what's going to happen, you're going to perceive it in a bad way or in a negative way, or like everything's against you. But you have to remember, in these times, sometimes it's not against you, it's for you. It's for you to excel, to move forward, to push forward. We have got a conflict, yes, and it is the conflict of, you know, your exact direct conflict sign. So this is going to be something that is major. It's a major thing, a major disruption, a major sort of conflict or argument, disagreement, or something like a loss or a kind of a misplacement of a cherished item, or it's going to be something that's going to upset you. Something is going to upset you, and you're going to be put into a place that is going to make you feel more uncomfortable than it has done in a long time. But it's also going to give you an opportunity to think about things, to bring things up, to be able to process things in a different way, because the way you're dealing with it at the moment may not be the healthiest of ways. The way that you're approaching things, especially over the last few weeks, as we've seen, you seem to be in this place of avoidance. And I think right now, where you've avoided things all this time, it's finally caught up to you, and it's finally actually, you know, dawned on you, the forest is on fire. Shit. And it may just be too little too late, but at the same time, we are in a place of protection, and this is your soulmate card, the dog, the soulmate connection with the rabbit. So whatever you are going through right now, it is meant for you. This is meant to happen exactly like this. This is designed right now for you to have to go to learn particular lessons, to put you in a particular place, to move you from one area into a different, to take you from one phase to a different one. This is supposed to happen. You're going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to feel awkward. You're going to feel in a place that you may feel, you know, the worst you've ever felt. But you're well protected. That dog has your back. It's going to push that rooster out the way, and you are going to start to move forward in a better way. There is a compatible, rewarding union. There is a compatible and rewarding union between that dog and the rabbit. So you just have to trust right now that everything is meant to be. Trust that everything is going to work out. Trust that this is going to be one hell of a conflict, but there will be peace at the end of it. Not just peace, but there will be a truce. There will be harmony. There will be happiness. This is good, as long as you are not overly aggressive or unreasonably demanding. There is no reason why you shouldn't have a fortunate outcome from this. So just sort of sit back and enjoy the show. It's going to be fireworks. It's going to be explosions. It's going to be eruptions. It's going to be quaking and shaking and all sorts of crazy. But this is what happens when you leave the fuse burning as long as you did. You have to deal with the consequences of everything blowing up. And now it is. And now it has. It's cleared the way. It's cleared the way for you to see things more sort of forward and more kind of able to adjust and pre-plan in accordance to it. This chaos, this disruption, this explosion may be the result from the lit fuse. A fuse that you may not have acknowledged, you may not have known was there, a fuse you definitely wouldn't have want lit if you could have helped it. But there was no putting it out once it was lit. And now that the explosion has happened, yes, okay, there's casualties. Yes, there's consequences. Yes, there's one heck of a mess that you now have to decipher, pick up, and try and sort through. But it's also led you to a new part of your path where you can now start getting back on track. You can now start to push forward in the places and go to the locations that were always meant for you, but you missed out on because you decided to stick around as long as you did where you were. This is now time for you to get up and go and actually start making a sort of better tomorrow today, as cliche as it is. And here we have the horse coming in, which is pushing forward. That is a pushing forward progressive card. And the rabbit may not always appreciate the horse, but they can get on to some degree. They're not the worst compatibilities. And it's in the positive as well. So despite the fact that we've got this compatibility issue, I mean, it's a grey area. You're very neutral with each other, horses and rabbits. But we are in the positive, so we can take that from it and say that we are moving forward progressively. Again, don't be quick to temper. Don't be too outspoken. Keep yourself discreet, you know. Just remain passive. Be passive. Because otherwise you're going to get a fiery, sort of dangerous backlash. And that's what you don't want to be caught up in that. You don't want to be caught up on that. And I know you ultimately trust your own judgment, and I get that. But right now, things are too changeable for you. Everything is going all up in the air. The only thing that you can do right now is hold on to that horse and just go with it. Grab the reins, shut your eyes if you have to, but hold on, because you're going to push through this, and you are going to go through this, and it's going to be bright and sunny on the other side of it. The horse is a romantic card. It's a relationshipy card. It's an emotional matters of the heart card. So what we're looking at probably is now an opportunity for you to actually flourish in places where you've been dampened, because you're finally moving on. You're finally letting go. You're finally taking those first few steps away from the place that you shouldn't have been to begin with. We've been here a long time, rabbits. We have been here a long, long time. But whether your patience paid off in the end or whether it was just happy coincidence, you are going to have a fortunate outcome from this, because you're finally pushing forward in a progressive way. You're finally moving. You're finally acknowledging that, you know, things aren't the way they used to be. The forest is burnt down. There's no trees anymore. Just a smouldering mess of ash, destruction, smouldering embers and smoke. You can stick around and just suffocate in that place, but that's not meant for you. So now you will slowly start to push on forward, and you are going to start to feel the benefits of it, which would be great, because I know that over the last few weeks, maybe even longer, we've always been going full circle, always sitting there, always patiently waiting for something, always too worried about moving forward, not wanting to go backwards, not wanting to go this way, that way, whatever way. Well, tough right now, because boom, big explosion, every way is blocked apart from that way, and that's the way you've got to go. So stick on your walking boots, my rabbit friends, because you are now slowly going to start progressing forward into a different place. And we'll find out how you get on with that next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the rabbit. I'll be back tomorrow for Karmic Wednesdays with the dragon and the snake. So if you are interested, I'll see you then. If not, no worries. I will see you next week when we come back and do your cards again. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.